All right. So I don't know how many of y'all have done this, but I literally took a mirror and like was looking at my vagina and was like, "What you look like, sis? Like, what's going on? What you doing?"
You love me like no other. You treat me like no other, and I appreciate you.
Hi everyone, this is Felicia back with another video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment below. I could really appreciate your support. So I just wanted to pop in and give a 3-week update for my postpartum. So I'm 3 weeks postpartum today. I gave birth 3 weeks ago on April 11th, 2023 at 7:02 p.m. Now, my baby, he is a he. We actually didn't know the gender until delivery, which was really cool to just wait and kind of have that surprise. I definitely thought it was a girl. I just wanted to share like where I'm at. I didn't do like a 1 week and 2 week update, so I could kind of give you like a quick synopsis of that, and we can go from there. Let's start with
the good, the bad, and the ugly, all right?
And yes, as a disclaimer, I know no parts of me are ugly, no parts about this experience is ugly or even really bad. It's just kind of how I'm categorizing it as far as like great things that are happening and the things that are kind of still challenging for me. Let's start off with the good. Good thing is, look at these girls right here. Hold on, let me move my hair up.
Damn!
They just look so full, and this is my second child. So, you know, once you're done with the first child and breastfeeding, like your boobs kind of deflate. They just don't have as much perk as they usually do. So it's been really nostalgic to have really perky boobs again. I will enjoy them while they're here. So my milk was actually a little bit late to come in because I actually was induced at 37 weeks and 5 days. So that's a little bit earlier than normal. So my milk wasn't quite ready. And I'm gonna explain more about what happened with that process. But my milk wasn't quite ready, but as soon as it did, like I wanna say probably like 4 days post-birth, like that weekend, it looked like I had implants, but they've calmed down now. They're not engorged anymore. To my second biggest pro is just that I'm actually not experiencing as much postpartum blues as I did the first time around. I'm not saying that it won't come. I hope that it doesn't come and or stay around, but this time around I feel more mentally intact postpartum or post-pregnancy, and I think a big part about that is for two things. One, I'm a second-time mom, so I've already been on this rodeo already, so I was not anxious about the same exact things as I was the first time around. And number two, my mom was here for the first 2 weeks, which was such a big help. Many of you probably don't know, but like I'm in Houston, Texas, but I'm from PG County, Maryland. And my husband and I really just don't have a lot of support down here. So it's really just us two taking care of the kids, which can be quite daunting at times, but it was a really big help to have my mom here for the first 2 weeks. And she kind of helped jumpstart us to get used to our new routine, get used to the baby, and kind of adjusting from there. Number three, I guess, I feel like I'm slimming down pretty well. I haven't been wearing my, what is it called? Like the faja, not a faja, but the belt, but overall, like I'm pretty happy with my progress. And it's not something that I had like as a personal goal, but it's always something that I'm appreciative about because I know it's not easy or the same for every mom after you give birth. Another thing that's good is that I am not losing my hair, at least not yet. I'm gonna cross my fingers that it doesn't happen this time because I did have postpartum shedding. If I can find some, I think I can post some pictures of what that looked like for me. So I think those are like the three biggest pros. I mean, outside of just having a healthy baby. The bad list would include things like my skin breaking out. So I don't know if y'all can see, but my skin has been breaking out. I've even been like getting some discoloration here, which was like kind of weird. I've always had a little bit of discoloration, but like my skin is still like having little bumps and stuff, and so I don't know why I'm still breaking out. But again, your hormones are just like up and down and still trying to adjust, so I think that has something to do with it. But I'm hoping after the next, I don't know, like couple months that can subside, because I'm used to my skin being just a little bit more even. So I kind of miss that part, but it's no biggie. I am still bleeding just a little bit. It's actually it's subsided a lot. So right now I'm no longer using the jumbo pads that be like this long. I'm now using like panty liners if I have quick access to them, or I've been using just like my regular pads now at this point. Another thing that's like not on my favorite list for postpartum is that I'm still feeling my uterus contract sometimes as I breastfeed, and also I don't know if it's contracting or if it's just like my muscles, my vaginal muscles are still trying to like recoup. After I release my bladder, after I've been holding it for a while, like my it still hurts. Like it doesn't hurt like, oh my gosh, I'm in so much pain, but it's like kind of sore. Like it's like, you know, it's still open, you know. All right, so I don't know how many of y'all have done this, but I literally took a mirror and like was looking at my vagina and was like, what you look like, sis? Like, what's going on? What you doing? And it's just interesting to see yourself post-delivery. It's been a little bit of a challenge kind of adjusting my viewpoint of myself, where I currently am. My current weight is 205, so I'm about 20 pounds over my starting weight, which still isn't bad. I just, you know, once I get clear, I can go back to working out and kind of just forming my body the way I want it to look. All right, some other things that I am, well, it's a little bit better now. So I was having like sore nipples from breastfeeding because my son, he has somewhat of a shallow latch. It's getting a lot better. So I would say today, it's not as sore, but when he's cluster feeding or he's not sleeping as much and he just wants to eat, then like my nipples are still pretty sore, but we're working together to make that a little bit easier for the both of us. I think the ugly, you know what? I haven't seen it, so I don't know how ugly it is, but when I was delivering, I did get a tear on my left labia. So my midwife did it, at least I think she did, I haven't seen it, but she did an excellent job stitching me up. And when I looked down there with the mirror, I didn't notice anything. So, you know, shout out to you, Michaela, for getting your girl back right. Make my coochie great again, all of that, because you held it down. She looks like she'll be perfectly fine when she heals. You know, I don't really have too many cons. I think the second time around, I have a little bit more grace for myself. I'm a little bit more patient with myself. And I think that's probably just like the biggest part of the process, is just taking your time and understanding that you will need time to heal. And there's no rush in the process. There's no timeline that you need to have. You don't need to be comparing yourself to other people, because everybody's journey is different. And I really want you to remember that, because I'm trying to remember that for myself as well. So just be easy on yourself. You just did a very superhuman thing. Like, you birthed a baby. You're keeping this world going round. And I think that's just the most important part. So if I find anything else that I want to share, I'll definitely drop it below, or probably try to clip something else in. But I appreciate your time. Thanks for watching. If you're still with me, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So love you guys. Bye.